Hi to you folks over in Oz from soggy, rainy and rather cold London. I'm Grania and this is my husband Sebastian in a minute too, with our tributes to dear Mike. My first memory of him was way back in early 70s London when he strolled into my life with much determination and an amiable smile. I just completed a post-grad education course and was in the first flush of enthusiasm to bring decent social justice to the education scene. Mike made things happen. I was hoping to start a sewing and also other classes for mums in a parent-run under fives nursery school that I'd set up in a squat in Hammersmith. Yes, in those days, many people actually made their own clothes. Mike, who I'd heard was the first community outreach worker in adult education, got the local institute to supply a tutor and sewing machines. A great success, and our centre continued for many years. By the way, I've just been chatting to Mike Cushman, who knew Mike then too, when the two of them sat on a working party on controversial causes. Indeed, I became slightly involved too in a gay rights course Mike ran. It was oversubscribed and paved the way for much else, despite a lot of opposition from the folks on high. So when Mike was to leave the UK for his sabbatical to write his inspirational book, The Poor Cousin, about the history of adult education, starting with the working men's movement in the 19th century, I was offered his job at the Addison Institute, just temporarily. Thank you, Mike, for recommending me for this post, which was the start of my career in ad ed. I decided to quit a decade later, before our Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher commenced her savage dismantling of adult education throughout the country. But Mike continued to be active and indeed became warden of the Working Men's College before taking off back to Oz, bless him. My then partner Bill and I got to know Mike and Joelle really well, by the way. I should say, Bill sends his love and solidarity too. We're still good mates. He's in India now. We stayed with them at Joelle's family's house in the south of France, where we had a very decadent time. And later, after I married Sebastian, the two of us visited them in Oz for a most happy and memorable holiday. Mike was in great form then, and Joelle too, despite fighting her own health battles. Mike, I miss you, albeit from afar now. Your commitment to justice and learning stays with me. So also does your caring and humour. My condolences and love to Joelle, Alicia and Frank, and of course, family and friends. Over to Seb now.
Hello, I'm Sebastian. Along with Gornia, I knew Michael as a dear friend for much of my later life. Our friendship actually was maintained across space, time, and occupation, and any tribute I pay to him now will not do justice to his many qualities as a friend. Above all, his wit and his humour, tinged with irony and warmth, and his sense of justice too. Underlying it all, I think as we all recognised, was a native wisdom we could all rely on. And only now, when he is gone, do we realise the importance of his role in each of our lives. I miss him deeply.